Morning, everyone. Dr. Moopen, he started his first clinic in UAE. Thereafter, expanded to more clinics, pharmacies, laboratories, and hospitals. Now, as we stand, Aster DM Healthcare has grown to one of the largest healthcare providers in GCC and India with 34 hospitals, 133 clinics, 519 pharmacies, and 232 laboratories. For entrepreneurs, there has to be a purpose. Dr. Moopen always believed in healthcare space or in the healthcare area, the profit should always be a byproduct, not the main aim. So those who can find a purpose, give a meaning to it, and the purpose, if it's a noble cause, you all, the entrepreneurs sitting here, you all will go a long way. In the 2000, he was planning to come up with a state-of-the-art facility with the modern infrastructure in Malabar. He got the support of many like-minded investors who believed in his vision. You don't have to wait if you don't have the resources, if you don't have the money. Get the right partners. The right partnership will take you forward. Now, by God's grace, MIMS is in the Malabar area, is one of the most trusted names, and it was a success story. The second major decision he took in his life is about starting Aster Medcity. So this is in 2014. At the time, there was a lot of resistance or objection or negativity about the project, whether starting such a project in Cochin is viable. The investors were not very happy. And his vision was to create something of global importance, or the state-of-the-art facility. The whole idea was to bring in talent. By talent, I mean many of the doctors who have flown from here to US, UK to pursue their career. He wanted to bring them back. He wanted to establish a place which is worth for them to come back and in fact render this service back to the people of Kerala. In fact, that worked, that clicked. It even, his confidence was much more when that project clicked. The vision for Dr. Moopen was very clear. It was, and it is, to touch and heal as many lives as possible. To touch more lives, you have to be bigger, stronger. So, now, after the greenfield expansion, then he looked at brownfield expansions. Like the Kerala story. Now, with the success of Aster MIMS, we were, the MIMS branched out to Kottakkal, Kannur, Arikod, and other areas. Now, we had got a strong presence around Kerala. Now, he was looking at Karnataka. So, we started with a brownfield project. The Aster CMI project in Bangalore was again a great success story, which, again, after that, we had two more other brownfield opportunities. We started Aster RV and Aster Whitefield. Now, with acquisition model, now taking or retaining majority stake or buying out, we ventured into Hyderabad, Telangana, and even Kolhapur. So, as I speak, we are at almost 5,000 beds. And our CAGR growth in revenue in the past 5 years has been at revenue growth of 23% and EBITDA growth of 38%, which is remarkable, and we are known as one of the fastest healthcare growing in the Indian healthcare space. When we went for IPO, the GCC and the India business was put together and launched in India. But what happened eventually is, the Indian market started looking at Aster as a GCC company because 70% of the business was from GCC. So we didn't realize the value which we anticipated. The Indian market did not give that. So it took almost 5 years us to correct that. We had to separate the GCC business. We had to sell the GCC business from the India company and make it two different entities. But let me clarify, the promoter family stays on both sides of the business. So this deal, again, being a listed company, selling a major part of the business from this company, and the promoter family being both part of the buyer and the seller, it's a very complicated situation. And it was a very tough exercise, but eventually we managed to do it. And trust me, it is now Harvard Business School is looking at as a case study. Now what happened is, now as a listed company, we were listed at around 9,000 crores. We didn't realize the value which we anticipated. Now, from that, we sold the GCC business for around approximately $1 billion, which is around 8,000 crores approximately. So from a 9,000, 10,000 crore company, 8,000 crores of GCC business is sold. And after that, what happened is the India company or the India stock market recognized Aster as a fully Indian company, and then it realized its true value. So now, as a standalone business, Aster is valued at 26,000 crores. So you can imagine what happened here. When the India market realized it as an India company, the true value was realized. Now Dr. Moopen started thinking, oh, what next? How do I touch more lives? How do I take this to the next level? Now we have got the opportunity of a merger. That is the fourth thing to happen for the faster growth. So we have this merger definitive agreement for merger signed with Blackstone, who owns majority stake in CARE and KIMS hospitals. CARE hospital, they have hospitals in Hyderabad, Orissa, Bhubaneswar, Aurangabad, and even in Tamil Nadu, Kerala also. The KIMS also comes under that. So this merger is going to take Aster to the next level. Now, we are at 5,000 beds now. It took 38 years for us to reach 5,000 beds. And in 1 year's time, we are going to 10,000 beds time. This is the power of merger. So on the right time, you have to look at opportunities of, when it is the time, you look at greenfield projects, brownfield projects, or acquisitions, or mergers. You are in a very established position, or you are in a position of power where you can make a change. So please divert your potential, your influences, your platform to give back to the society. Dr. Moopen here, he have pledged 20% of his wealth to the poor and needy. And the trust is under formation, where he is making sure that even after his lifetime, this continues and it will go on. So I would encourage all of you to take this up as a part of your journey. Now, finally, remember, success belongs to those who dare. Dare to take risks and dare to make a change. You will succeed. And thank you everyone for the time.